Hello everybody. Hello my confidence. I want to say thank you. I will never waste an opportunity to tell you thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting on my videos. I'm so grateful. I pray that you always watch the video to the end, always press the like button and do click the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. If you are new here, big hug, big hug, big hug. And if you've been here with me all along, I want to say thank you. I love you so much. So today I will not be wasting so much time. You can see that I came to the sanctuary of this place. Let me show you around of this place, to give you this gist. Yeah, so let me set this one right here. So the last time the video stopped abruptly because I was crying so hard. My mother had me crying because she was close by. She was sitting next to me, and she was calling out my son's name, and that did it for me. That just triggered me, and I started crying. So I'm sorry. I couldn't help crying. I stopped where my cousin was so batteredly beaten. Yes, that my auntie, my mother's junior sister, had to take her away, who just came back from England, had to take her away, with her. Although she was, and I didn't see her again, that was what got me crying. I tried to contact her, but it was fruitless. I went to Kaduna where she was, I saw where she was staying, but they said she had traveled. Something happened. Like I said, their stories is just to tell. I'm not going to tell anybody's story. Something happened and she left my auntie's place and all of that. So back to me. So the verbal abuse continued. I wasn't sexually abused when I came to Lagos initially, because I was staying with an uncle of mine who happens to be my mother's elder brother, and he was a soldier. He lived in the army barracks where I lived, and I started school in the barracks and all that. So there was no sexual abuse, but however however the physical abuse started. I wasn't physically abused when I was little, but I was physically abused when I came to Lagos. This man would beat me up at any slight mistake. It was not just me, all of us, and he will force us to eat eba, big eba and very small meat. Morning, night, evening, we're eating eba. I didn't know that I was enjoying. At that time, I didn't know I was in heaven. I was enjoying until I needed something in school. My cousin had left. It was just me. The beating continued, and I'm sorry, I'm with my uncle's place. I have a lot of uncles doing all this work. So it's a welder, and he's welding some machine over there. So that's why you're hearing the noise. But just pay attention to me. Just pay attention to me. You will get that. So I continued. I was doing well in school, but I had to do so much work in the house. And if I do not do those work, I'm in trouble. If I do not do my homework, my schoolwork, academic work, I'm also in trouble. And I get beaten, like I said, I get beaten. Even when I'm doing my homework and my uncle, like as usual, wants to assist me. I don't know, he will beat me because I don't know Jack now. So he will beat me so much that phlegm will dripping from my nose and my mouth and wetting the book. But there was this time, but that didn't make me leave the place. I didn't leave the place on my own volition. So there was this day I was asked to bring something in school. I needed money to buy something that we needed in school. I can't remember what exactly, maybe a beret or something like that. Because if you don't have it, they will punish you. So I told my uncle about it. He told me he didn't have money, I should come meet my mother. I said, okay. But I had to finish my homework before I leave the house. So I finished my homework quite late and left the house and went to my mother's place. It was far from where we are. Let's just say distance. I can't mention the places because you might not know the places. Except if you are in Lagos, Yaba to Oshodi, last year area going to all those areas. So it's a bit far, particularly in those days when there were just big buses and the road were very narrow. So I left and went, got to my mother's place late at night. She got angry. That's one of the things with anger. She should have left me if she had known that I would suffer a lot of things with her, because she wasn't paying attention to us. Like I said, she's a teenage mom. So she got angry and said, how can her brother do this? How can he let me leave the house? How can I be here at this time of the day? Da 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 da. She left, left that night. She left that night, went to my uncle's place in the barracks, got my things, didn't say anything to him. He came back. That was how I started living with her. And the abuse, sexual abuse, continued right under her nose. Right under her nose, it continued. How it started, how it started from her. I'm sorry. I told you my mom was a single mom and she was quite young, and you don't expect her to just be all by herself. So she was going to this, I don't want to mention any church, this religious place and all of it. And she had a boyfriend. Whew. He will give me things, he will buy things for me, he will take me to the supermarket, buy things. I didn't read anything to it. Like I said, I wasn't sexually molested in my uncle's place. And I wasn't eating all those nice food too in my mother's place. He would take me and buy me those things like bread, sardine, canned beef, what do they call it? I don't know, coca oat, Weetabix, all those fancy foods that children used to like. He would buy those food to take me to Kingsway or Leventis, or buy those things. I was intrigued. I was impressed. I was like, oh, this is so nice and everything. And one day we came back. I was so excited eating, and this guy pounced on me, and my mother was not home. Was at work, and he raped me. The funny thing is that it didn't quite stop. It didn't stop there. It didn't stop there because he told me I will be spoiling the whole thing, all the stuff that I was enjoying, that I will be spoiling it for me and for everybody else. That I was spoiling it if I let anybody know. So I didn't know what to do. I was miserable, but sorry.